Knowledge is the antidote to fear.
Hello mga ka-Investies! I am your Investi JM and welcome to another episode of Hashtag Money Series by BPI Wealth. Whether you're here to save more, invest smarter, or take control of your finances, we've got you covered mga ka-Investies. And today, we are joined by a live streamer and a foodie known for his fun, relatable streams where he gives his take on the latest food trends, snacks, and must-try products. His engaging take helps viewers decide if something is worth indulging or skipping. So, mga ka-Investies, let's get into a flavorful discussion on meaningful gifting and smart investing sprinkled with a dash of foodie and investment inspiration. Welcome and hello, Carlos. Thanks for being here in our Hashtag Money Series episode.
Pleasure to be here, JM.
Okay.
Nice to finally see you.
So, Carlos, huwag na nating patagalin, no? So, tell us about yourself. So, how and when did you start streaming and what do usually live streamers do?
I started live streaming October of 2020. So that would make it 4 years by now.
Yeah.
And live streamers, actually, generally, we just sit in front of a camera for a couple of hours, sometimes too long. But in front of the camera, we execute in our content. The way I would say this is probably a YouTube video pero walang cut. So tuloy-tuloy lang talaga lahat. Yeah.
Yeah, so talaga no? Dire-diretso lang, walang take two.
Yeah, all the mishaps, all the blunders.
Kita lahat.
And I think that makes for a funner episode or a funner stream or a content in general. Kasi I guess kitang-kita ng viewers, kitang-kita ng chat. Kung sino ka talaga and who you are naturally.
Ako, medyo mahilig ako sa gadget. Ano ba yung mga equipments na usually na ginagamit natin?
Very basic essentials. You need a camera, you need a PC to run the stream, and then a mic. That's the core essentials. In the beginning, I only streamed with a cell phone. That's it. And then, I think with what money I had, I bought a ring light. Unang pasok ng sahod or unang pasok ng streaming income, parang afford ko na bumili ng portable speakers. Because I felt like having background music during the live stream and it playing para maninig ng viewers would kind of make for a better streaming experience. And that's always what I had in mind. What do I buy to elevate the streaming experience for everybody? And then, next thing you know, I ventured into streaming through my PC. And then I bought a camera. And then, eto na, pumapasok na, dumadami na yung gadgets. But ever since, what I really thought about was investing little by little. What can I do? What income do I get? And how much of that can I put back into the work or into the live stream para eventually mapakinabangan din?
So, in terms of content, how do you plan your contents?
I try my best at the start of every month, within the first week of the month or the last week of the previous month, I come out with a stream calendar.
Okay.
And this stream calendar, I give out to my community. Shout out sa Benifam. That's the name of my community. And then I give Benifam this stream calendar so that they could sort of anticipate what content I'm going to put out, when I'm going to be live. And this allows me to also prepare for it.
So it's really being organized din talaga. So having your calendar. So just like in investing, so you really have to have this consistency. And
Exactly.
This
I think that's the
organization.
word
Yeah.
that I was thinking about. By having a calendar, mas consistent
Consistent
yung
ka.
output.
Correct.
And yung expectations. Yeah, exactly the way Jem.
I've heard na you have a series called Waldas Wednesdays.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. So, yun. Can you tell us more about this? And beyond your live streaming and content creation, how do you ensure smart financial moves for personal spending and investment?
The Wellness Wednesday is this weekly thing that Chat and I do. It was inspired by an internet thread that goes up every week. Sisilipan namin yung thread na yun and just casually enjoy what people spend their money on. Generally, we go by your money, your rules. So, treating yourself from time to time, enjoying your money, and not really judging other people by what they spend their money on, I think is a very healthy experience to have. Because some people, sa Wellness Wednesday, sasabihin ko, okay, chat, let me know anong pinaggastusan nyo in the last week. And then everybody's gonna say what they spent their money on. Iba-iba. Yung iba, utilities, bills, medical bills, tuition. I'm like, okay, sure. Pero yung iba, toys, collectibles, video games, and it's all the same in our eyes. The people spend their money on what they want to spend. Granted, we also have some kind of responsible side to us kung saan natin ginagastos talaga yung pera natin.
What are the influences which influences you in choosing the gifts, and how do you resist in splurging? Ika nga.
I consider myself to be a bargain hunter. So of course I'm gonna do the classic need ba to, want ba to, pasok ba to sa budget. And because I am a bargain hunter, when and if finally dumating na ako sa decision na, okay, I think I'm gonna spend on this one, gagawin ko, kakalkalin ko yung internet sa lahat ng pwede kong makuwang voucher, and then try my best to minimize how much expense I would have in the end. Personally, apart from, not wanting to spend too much, I kind of see fun in it. Yung thrill of, okay, may voucher ba
Maghanap,
to?
no?
Google ko pa may voucher, or try my best to really make sure that whatever money I spend is worth it.
The insight I got from there is also knowing what you're spending in or spending on. Alam mo kung saan ka nagsispend. And with that, you're aware of, ito na yung nagagastos ko. No? So it's really not about just that's in itself.
Of course, yeah.
So it's about knowing what you're spending in so that you will be able to really look at your budget and your spending habits.
Pwede rin naman na yung waldas mo may budget eh.
Correct.
Diba? It just sounds fun to say waldas.
Waldas,
Kasi nabavalidate yung experience
Ako
mo.
naman. Para sa akin naman.
Exactly, spending your money however way you want to. Again, within responsible limits.
Meron ba tayong tipid Tuesdays? Or ano pa lang, baka sa susunod na content, no?
Yeah, we can definitely yung Tipid Tuesdays. You already mentioned earlier yung bargain hunting, pagka-vouchers, voucher gaming.
I will surely watch that, no, yung na yan, yung content na yan. Ayan, so now let's move on further into managing your finances, managing your investment. So, I believe you're investing also. You're currently invested.
Yes.
So, how did you start investing ba?
I'm not quite sure anymore when I look back. I think it was in 2014 or 2015. I attended a 3-week seminar on trading.
Okay.
So it was very in-depth. I learned a lot. But what inspired me to even do this to begin with is that I've always understood, maybe from movies, from friends, from endless hours just browsing through the internet, that investing truly is the way to achieve some sort of financial freedom, whatever that is for you. Kasi iba-iba naman tayo lahat ng goals. And I thought that the earlier I studied it, the earlier I would make mistakes, the earlier I would learn. Siguro I still made mistakes for like the next 5 years. And then dun lang pumasok for me yung learning. Na finally, okay, I realize the same patterns that I've made before, the wrong mistakes, the wrong habits. And then eventually from there, I get to build a routine or some kind of discipline where I'm able to be more consistent and have a more sustainable means of or method of investing.
Yeah. That's a good thing to note, no? So it's not a one-size-fits-all, and you start it off by learning about that specific investment before even going into that specific investment. No? And so I also heard that you're investing in unit investment trust funds or UITFs, no? You're familiar with UITFs.
Definitely.
So why did you pick UITFs as one of your investments?
I think in short, or the short of it, is that I wanted to diversify. And I know firsthand that BPI has a product, the BPI short-term fund, where it's professionally managed by a team of people who know what they're doing, right? And so I'm very much comfortable in diversifying in that way. I'll put my money in the BPI short-term fund and then let the professionals do the work.
Do the work for you.
It's so much easier that way. I can do it while I'm live streaming. I can do it through the app.
Correct.
It's all seamless, and I'm very happy that it's the way that it is. Kaya ako pumasok or piniling pumasok sa UITF ng BPI.
BPI short-term fund, it's being managed by BPI Wealth. No? So, the professionals do it on a day-on-day basis. So, sila yung tumitingin ano ba yung maganda sa merkado ngayon, paano ba gumagalaw yung markets ngayon. So, with that, they will be able to help you with your investments by just investing in a UITF like BPI short-term fund. And nasabi mo din, Carlos, kanina, no, na through the app, kahit nasaan ka man, it's very easy. No? And for those na hindi pa nagsisimula, we already started our e-invest. So, the e-invest, you can already open an investment account, a UITF account online. So, very easy and also very affordable. So, with just 1,000 pesos na lang, no? So, before it was 10,000 pesos, Carlos. No? So, now, binabaan pa namin para talagang mas madami yung makapag-start mag-invest. No? So, it's just 1,000 pesos you can already start investing. And very happy that you're invested in the BPI short-term fund. And for our investees na mga nagsisimula pa lang, BPI short-term fund might be a fund that you can consider. So do you look back at your spending and investing habits on ano kaya yung mga na-spend ko ngayon, na naka-invest ko ngayon, and ano ba yung plans ko for 2025, for the new year?
Whenever I look back at the year, how I've spent my money, how I've invested, I always kind of have some sort of sigh na parang bang I'm nowhere near where I want to be financially. But at the same time, I've also learned over the years to be more forgiving sa sarili ko. Telling myself that I did what I could, I did enough, and that I'm much, even if ang layo pa ng goal ko or ang layo pa ng gusto kong maratnan, ang layo na rin ng pinanggalingan ko. And that was only possible for me to do through consistency. The fruits of these investments, they compound over time. So as long as I could remind myself of that, I think I'm going to be in a comfortable place.
Can you also share a little bit with our mga ka-investors yung long-term goal mo naman when it comes to your live streaming?
I want to get to a point in my live streaming journey where I no longer have to think about the income that a stream generates. I of course, I want to be idealistic and say na no, ano muna, mag-live stream ka lang, galingan mo lang, the money will come. But the truth of the matter is that live streaming is also my livelihood. So it will always be at the back of my head. Okay, I did this live stream, I generated this much income. But again, my long-term goal is that I no longer have to think about that because I'm in a place where I'm financially comfortable already. And the only thing that's on my mind is putting out the best content that I can without thinking so much about the immediate effects.
So it's really just doing it for your passion na lang. No? Because you're not really thinking about the financial side of things. So, maraming salamat, Carlos. But before we end this episode, and again, we thank you very much for those very valuable insights. So, alam ko maraming natutunan ng ating mga ka-investors.
Hopefully.
Ayan, so what's one piece of advice that you can give your chat? No?
If I have to keep things short, I think that the idea is that learning never stops. We have to keep, if hindi ka mahilig magbasa, maybe you can watch videos about it. Just keep learning again and again, relearn, make mistakes, be okay with making mistakes because it is part of the journey, and then build on top of that. I have this favorite quote that I really go by, and the quote is by Ralph Waldo Emerson. The quote goes, "Knowledge is the antidote to fear." So I believe that by equipping yourself with the proper information, you're going to be able to address all the things that you are afraid to face, and eventually find success from that.
Yeah, thank you for that very good quote, no. So, really learning, so mga ka-invest is learning. Kasi if you know about something, you're not gonna fear it. No? So if you know something about investing, if you know something about live streaming, then you will absolutely go towards it. Kasi you know the ins and outs, no. And so, again, thank you very much, Carlos, for sharing those insights with us. So mga ka-investors, madami tayong natutunan, no. So from budgeting, no, so having your budget, looking at your needs versus your wants, consistency, and then having a strategy, building it up, no, slowly, and then really being patient about the things that's happening with you right now, kung ano man yung passion natin, and looking at things not only on the, kumbaga, the basic notion of it, like waldas, no, but also looking at the what it really means to you. So yun nga, it's not really about just waldas lang, but about investing in yourself also. Yan. So again, mga ka-investees, just like I always say sa ating mga episodes, mga nakaraang episodes, invest early, live comfortably, #live your best life. And that wraps up our special episode of #Money Series. A huge thank you to Carlos again for sharing his insights on how to gift and invest wisely. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, share our video, and subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking the bell button and get notifications of latest episodes. Follow us also on Spotify by searching Wealth Radio so you will never miss a new episode. And if mga ka-investees, you're ready to take the next step in your financial journey, i-invest mo na yan. So check the link on your screen or in the comment section. Until then, keep investing, mga ka-investees, in yourself and in your future.
See you, investees!